Hi, Kevin McKillop here from freedomtarget.com. Today I want to talk to you about QR codes. So in this video I'm going to show you exactly what a QR code is and how you can use them and how they actually work from an end user standpoint. So what QR codes, they stand for quick response, so QR code. And what it is it's very similar to a barcode. So we're all very familiar with, we go to the grocery store and the cashier scans an item through and it picks up the barcode on a particular item. Now those are all done because universal product code is what it stands for. Now a QR code is a little bit more versatile and it allows you to store essentially any kind of information that you like. But typically what the most popular use is currently right now that you're going to start seeing is it's a way to display a website URL, to take somebody for further information. So let me show you an example of what a QR code is here. I've printed off two QR codes and you can go to any website. There's all sorts of QR codes generation tools online. They just run them right from a website. And I've created two here. So the first one here at the top will take you to my blog, freedomtarget.com. The second QR code here is set up to go to my Facebook page. So I've just gone to a website, I've created these, I've printed them off. So I would put these things on like business cards, table tents if you're in restaurants, brochures, even on product material. You'll start to see a lot of vineyards, a lot of wine bottles. A lot of wine bottles have these codes on them. So what I can do here is I'm going to take an application here that I've downloaded from the App Store. Now it's free. This one's called Barcode, something like that. There's a whole pile of them and they're all free. So I simply I've got the app running here and I'm going to simply scan the bottom one here. And right away it has picked it up, you heard the beep, and now it shows the URL to my Facebook page. And now I click the button Open URL and I am now at the page. Some scanners behave a little bit differently, like I can show you another scanner here. So I've got one here just called QR Scanner. So let's just say I see a billboard or I see a brochure, and rather than sitting fumbling with typing a web address in, I'm simply going to scan it. So I come back here and I'm going to go to Freedom Target. So I'm going to scan this one here. Get the light of the background. And automatically, I'm now going to the Freedom Target website. Now, it's very important, though, that these QR codes take somebody, if they're going to take them to a website, that it takes them to a mobile-optimized website. Just sending somebody to your page on if you're using like Blackberries, Androids, iPhones, very small screens, and it becomes a pain to navigate. So it's a small tip there for QR codes when landing on a page. And that's how simple it is to use these QR codes. So you'll start seeing them. I've seen some. There's a new condo development here in my area, and they've got a big sign out front talking, big, huge billboard, and right at the near bottom of it is quite a large QR code. Now, if I was walking by and I wanted to find out more information, rather than pulling my phone out, trying to open up the browser and going to the URL, I can simply hold my phone up, scan that code, and off to the website I go. You can also do a number of things like you can put address information, you can send text messages, could be email messages. There's a number of different uses of it, but it really depends on the application that you have about whether it will understand what to do with the text. So typically the most popular one you're going to see is going to be URLs. So if you're going to use these, make sure that you put them, make sure they're big enough so that they can be picked up by the camera. I've seen a few instances where the printed QR code was too small. And when it's too small, you sit there fumbling, literally 30 seconds had gone by, and I really wanted to see what was on the other end of this, but most people would not give it 30 seconds. So 30 seconds had gone by and it hadn't scanned. Now if it had been printed a little bit bigger, it would have scanned very quickly. Next thing is to simply make sure that the URL, as I mentioned, it goes to a mobile landing page. So there's more information on my blog about QR codes, mobile marketing, general marketing, and if you really just Google QR codes, there is countless sites available, tools to generate the codes, and you simply print them and do whatever you like with those codes. So these were just I simply generated those two images, I downloaded them, I've printed them, I threw them in a name tent, and now if this were something like a restaurant or if I was at a convention and I had my own little booth, I would just put this right on the table there, and anybody walking by could quickly scan, and it will take them to a page that might have a newsletter opt-in. It could take them, like this example, take them to the Facebook page. Hope that helps.